Barcelona's star signing this summer is none other than İlkay Gundogan, and the prospect of him linking up with their talented young core will have many a cooler salivating. It seems that is not far from the truth from the German himself. The former Manchester City man has joined up with his teammates and spent several days training with them, although that was rudely interrupted by a virus that spread through the squad, causing their tie against Juventus to be cancelled. Speaking to ahead of their new preseason debut against Arsenal, Gundogan was asked to define himself as a player by MD. I would say that a key word to define my game is adaptation. I think I'm a very flexible player. I can play different positions, different roles. I have done it in the past, also at Manchester City, where I played the role of a midfielder, a double pivot, a 10. I even played as a false 9. Honestly, I think I can play in several positions, and the coach appreciates that about me. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that the team succeeds. Gundogan then went to reveal the player he was most looking forward to linking up with on the pitch. I already knew most of them, the Barcelona team, from watching them play and also from playing against them either in a club or national team competition. There was a player with whom I was eager to play, and it is Pedri. I think he is a great talent. He is so young and at the same time so good. He has so much potential. Of course, we play in similar positions and we will probably play a lot of games close to each other. We will try to find each other a lot. Equally, Gundogan declared himself as an admirer of Frank de Jong. Frank de Jong. Something similar with Frank de Jong as a midfielder. You appreciate those types of players being close to you on the pitch. Players to pass the ball to, mix and match and create actions and combo. The onus is now on manager Xavi Hernandez to find a system which gets the best out of them all. Gundogan comes into a midfield that has seen Sergio Busquets depart, but to replace Busquets directly would require either Aurelio Romeu to come into the side or one of Gundogan, De Jong, Gavi, or Pedri to play in a role that doesn't best suit them. If Romeo does win a place in the side, one of those four will likely be on the bench. İlkay Gundogan became the first major signing of this summer for FC Barcelona, arriving on a free transfer after his contract with Manchester City had run down. The 32-year-old joined the La Liga champions after landing his previous club to a historic treble Premier League, UEFA Champions League, and the FA Cup in the 2022-2023 campaign, playing a huge part in the success. Having spent 7 years with the Citizens and winning every possible trophy with the club, Gundogan arrives at Barcelona with the same hunger and desire to succeed and get his hands on silverware at his new club. I'm here to win the league, the Cup, and the Champions League. I had a great season with City, but I want to keep winning again and again. So I came to enjoy the football here, but also to win. Above all, to win, he said in an interview today. Talking about his decision to sign for Barcelona when he could have continued at Man City or joined any other club, Gundogan said, "First of all, because it is Barcelona. You can't say no to Barcelona. Ever since I was a little boy, I have dreamt of playing for this team and defending this crest, and it is a great honor to be here. Besides, I saw the potential of the squad, what has been created since last season, what the coach started, and I see that it can only get better, better, and better. I'm very motivated, and I have come here to prove to myself that I'm still worth, despite being 32 years old." On adapting to a new team in an entirely new league, Gundogan said, "It's a new league, and the challenge is not going to be easy, but I like difficult challenges. They make me better version of myself, so I'm very ready to challenge myself and give everything in this new stage." Barcelona have performed quite poorly in the UEFA Champions League in the recent years, but Gundogan is confident that this team has what it takes to go all the way in the tournament. Yes, I do. The quality is here, but you need not only quality, you need mentality, consistency, and sometimes a bit of luck at the right moments. And I think we have to have the responsibility to go far and try to play the best we can, he said. Not only in the Champions League, but also in La Liga, so we can win it again. When asked to describe himself as a player, Gundogan went on to call himself a versatile, highlighting his ability to play in a multitude of positions. I would say that a key word to define my game is adaptation. I think I am a very versatile player. I can play different positions, different roles. I have done that in the past, also at Manchester City, where I played as a midfielder, as a double pivot, as a 9, as a 10. I even played as a false 9, Gundogan said. Honestly, I think I can play in several positions, and the coach appreciates that about me. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that the team succeeds. On being asked to name the Barcelona players who have surprised him the most, Gundogan said Pedri is one footballer who he is keen to play with, while also checking newly appointed fourth captain Frank de Jong. There is one player I'm really looking forward to playing with, and that is Pedri. I think he's a great talent. He's so young and at the same time so good. He has so much potential. Of course, we play in a similar positions, and we will probably play a lot of games close to each other. We will try to find each other a lot, he said. Something similar with Frank de Jong. As a midfielder, you appreciate that these kind of players are close to you on the pitch. Players to pass the ball to combine and create actions and combine with. Finally, on being asked about the similarities between Pep Guardiola and Xavi Hernandez, Gundogan replied, "You can see that it is the same style, that Pep had an influence on Xavi on his game. Of course, also the Barcelona way, possession, not losing the ball, trying to create, playing intelligently, finding space. Many of the things we do here are similar to what we do at City with Pep, and that also gives me an advantage. It is easier to adapt.